Downtown Houston, Texas on a Saturday night in Minute Maid Park. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Houston Astros. Looking forward to this matchup, and it's next on MLB Network. Dallas Keuchel, a left-hander out of Oklahoma, will be on the mound. HR, what's the word on him?
Well, Matt, his last outing, he pitched into the 7th inning. Felt good. It looked like it from our vantage point. It looked like he threw the ball well, but he just wasn't able to complete it. Ended up getting the loss. If he throws the ball similar in this game, the way he did last outing, I think he walks away with a chance to win.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Number 2.
And we are underway from Houston as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And Harold, these Astros entering play here tonight. They come in trying to put together a complete ball game as they've lost their last 2.
Yeah, Matt, I mean, it's been a little bit of up and down inconsistency. I mean, they're 2-3 in this homestand. Haven't played solid baseball, but they got a chance to get to the 500 mark with a win in this game right here. And then after that, who knows? Maybe get on a nice streak.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Marisnik is under it. He's got it 1 away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. HR, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know I don't use many cliches. I would have to say have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Head-to-head pass with Dallas Keuchel. He has been silent, 0 for 13. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. And he makes the catch for the second out.
Batting third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Into the windup and the pitch. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
You know, Matt, we won't see a whole lot of arguing with Jerry. Jerry misses a pitch, he'll tell you, I missed it. What? And if you turn around and you ask him, Jerry, how far off the plate was that? He'll say, Hall of Fame pitch, HR, Hall of Fame. So, Jerry, you got my respect, man. I love him. And the players love him, and so do the pitchers. Well, that's not a good pitch for him to hit. Look, this fella's got so much power, but you got to bring the pitch into the zone. Chasing that one there, right there, I'd go back and throw it to him again.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
You know, with 2 outs and nobody on, that's the last thing you want to do on the mound. That really gives the opposition some hope that they can do something with this inning.
At the plate, Jose Abreu. And he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks as the numbers there tell you the whole story. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball.
I'm a little surprised right now. He finds himself down 0-2, but he has been extremely hot. But the surprise is they're coming after him, even on this hot streak.
A runner on first with 2 away. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Garrett Richards is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, Matt, his last outing was curious to me. That's the word I'll use, is curious, because if you go 5 innings, you get that 5 and bail, right? Well, he went 5 innings, but then he got the loss. He just wasn't able to go further. I think he's got to give them a little more distance and be able to execute his pitches early on a little bit better in this game.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Harold, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matt, they've been a little up and down on this road trip, a little inconsistent, but 2-2 is not bad, better than being 0-4. They win this game today, though, and it really kind of turns the tide for them a bit.
His past history with Richards, 3 for 15, 7 strikeouts on the stat sheet as well. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. H, what are they going to have to do to force a rubber match in this series?
Matt, this is a scary lineup. They've got power and they have speed. They score runs in all different ways. They hit the ball in the ballpark, and they score on balls in the gap when you have a runner at first base. That's what speed, power combination can do. This is a very tough lineup.
Here's Marwin Gonzalez now. He drove in the other of their 2 runs last night. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Nope. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0. 1 out, nobody on. Turned on down the line. He dives, but he can't pull it in, and it's down the line into right. Around first, he's digging for second. But the feet of the second baseman is a wild one, and he will make it up to second as he advances on the throwing miscue. My goodness.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Into the box now, Jose Altuve. He begins play in this one with his batting average over the .310 plateau. Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. Ready with the 1-0. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Martin is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Richards comes set. Here comes the first pitch. His past history with Richards, a 3 for 7 line. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
Well, you can clearly see he knows who's at the plate, and he knows he's got an open base. He's been trying to nibble right here and falling behind 2-0. I just don't see him giving him anything to hit in this situation.
Fouled straight back. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. A slider that time that runs away. It's 3-1 now.
3-1. This guy, whew, he's a good hitter. This is the kind of count that gets him excited.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Oh, right there. Sometimes you can just miss a ball. Doesn't mean you have to swing and miss, but that ball's right in his wheelhouse, and he didn't square it up the way he'd like to. He missed it.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. We played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. Stepping into the box, Jose Bautista. He'll begin things here against Dallas Keuchel.
Jose Bautista.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Boy, if you're the pitcher, you're feeling good. That either says I got great stuff, or he just doesn't know what he's doing right now. Even the great ones take bad swings, and that was a bad swing.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run that time off the bat of Jose Bautista. Home run number 16 for him on the year. As the Jays get the game's first tally, it's 1-0.
Well, how do you beat the shift? You hit it over the shift, of course. You can't play guys up in the sky, so he lifts this one up and out of here.
So stepping in, Carlos Santana. He comes in currently tied for 3rd in home runs on the team. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Up high in the air. Gonzalez just to the right of the mound. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, time for the majestic defensive alignment for the Astros. And in the outfield, you got Josh Reddick. Cannon for an arm. He can go to his left or to his right to go get a baseball. I like how he plays out there.
Here's Leonis Martin. Head-to-head passed with Dallas Keuchel. Comes in with 6 hits in 28 tries. He also has 1 home run. Here comes the first pitch. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick is right there, and he's got it for out number 2.
Batting 8th, the catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Digging in, Russell Martin. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him.
That's a ball.
And the changeup is way low that time.
1-0.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
Nope.
And a fastball just a bit high. Two 2-0 count. Here it comes. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
And this pitch is taken by Martin as it misses for ball 4.
The hitter was dug in looking for something to hit, but he would have needed a telephone pole to hit that thing way out of the zone.
Digging in, Hernan Perez. hitting just a bit over the Mendoza line on the year. And this is low, ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
2 out with the man at first. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. The set and the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another one sent foul. A runner on first with 2 away. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play. Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Gene Segura. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
The 0-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He's clearly not seeing the ball right now. 2 pitches, 2 check swings. You just don't see that very often.
Ready with the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this one's in the dirt. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Bregman will put this one away, and the side is retired. 1 in the inning for the Blue Jays, and it comes courtesy of the Jose Bautista home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He enters play with 14 home runs to his credit this year. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Time now for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the Blue Jays. In this day and age, when teams are moving all over the place playing the shift, these guys are old school, very traditional. You don't see the shift applied very often to this club.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. this is taken outside for ball one. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
High in the air out to center field. Davis is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7th, designated hitter, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. His past history with Richards, 4 for 11. He's taken him deep once. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
And this is going to be a foul ball. Richards gets the sign. Here's the pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time. Line softly out toward left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
2-strike hitting. Man, you love it when guys are able to fight the ball off and get a hit. Right here, he fights it off and flips it over the middle infielder's head.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. The 1-0 now to McCann. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And that misses 2-2.
When a pitch is close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Bautista looks up. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A 2-run home run for Brian McCann. 6th home run on the season for him. And the Astros take the lead. It's 2-1.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Batting 9th.
Here's Jake Marisnick.
Jake.
As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. 1-0 count. Here it is. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, 3-1.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Three and 2.
Full count. 3-2.
Here's the pitch. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We've played 2. 2-1 Houston. Striding in once again, Rajay Davis. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 11, Rajay Davis.
Into the windup and the pitch. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Davis waits on the 1-1. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Rajay Davis is retired to kick off the inning.
Donaldson.
Ready for another chance? Josh Donaldson. He's got to be looking for vengeance after getting plunked in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. To short, hit hard. And that's through for a hit. Digging in, Jose Abreu. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Springer is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
The batter, right fielder, Jose Bautista.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jose Bautista. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail it here 2-1. Coming to the plate now, George Springer. He'll start things out against Garrett Richards as we get the inning underway.
George Springer.
Here's Donaldson down at third. And he's retired here, 1 away.
First baseman, number 9, Marwin Gonzalez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Marwin Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First offering on its way. Here's a blooper out toward left center. Segura into shallow left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. And he puts it on the ground to second. On to first, and they don't come any easier than that. A 3-pitch inning, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Santana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Santana.
Into the windup and the pitch. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Another payoff pitch to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Here's Leonis Martin. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Back up the middle. Throw gets him. 2 down. And so after getting the ground ball with the fastball on that last pitch, that'll segue perfectly to our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And whoa, look at that for a top speed. 98 miles an hour. That man is flat dealing. Digging in to try it again, Russell Martin. He drew a walk his first time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a knee-high fastball. Well struck, but foul over by the coaching box. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Ready on 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Now another 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Our score remains 2-1. Back with Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as Puerto Rican sensation Carlos Correa gets set to kick off the inning. Fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
He's really been good this game. Around the plate, throwing strikes, hasn't walked anybody. Right now he finds himself a little bit of a hole, but he can battle back.
And the pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Ready on 3-1. Here it comes. Way in front of that fastball. Oh, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Swing and a miss, and they'll come all the way back from 3-0 to punch him out. 1 away.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And there's ball 2 now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. 3-2 now. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Out to short for Segura. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now in the box, Josh Reddick. He flew out in his last at bat. Low for ball 1.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and in unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Hit hard up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the 4th as that extends the inning.
Well, there's a little 2-out base hit. Maybe start a little 2-out rally. Now he's giving up some runs. He's a little vulnerable. We've seen him give up runs already in this game. So maybe this is a start of something big.
Here's Michael Saunders now. as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. The 0-1 pitch. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Now that's a nice pitch. He ran that in there about mid-90s and put it past him.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. One left for Houston as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Standing in, Hernan Perez. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth.
Baseman, Hernan Perez.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And now a pitch on the way. And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Look into McCann, the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Swing and a liner. Foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Gene Segura.
Ready for another shot now, Gene Segura. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch coming, here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On he pops it up. Bregman just to the left of the mound. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 11, Rajay Davis.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Here comes the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Blue Jays go down in order. They're down 2-1. Stepping into the box, Brian McCann. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
Ryan McCann.
Now a ball hit hard toward first. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Here's Jake Marisnick. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a first pitch chop foul right at home plate, and that's the first strike. And that misses 1-1.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that two-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Hit hard towards center, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Number 9 batter comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
Back-to-back line drives. Now, the first guy was out, but, man, they're swinging the bat pretty good. These two guys saw him pretty good. Let's see what happens now.
Here's George Springer. Runners on the move for second. In the dirt, and now let's see. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base.
Once the catcher realized that pitch was going to be a worm burner, I think he gave up on worrying about trying to throw out the stealing base runner. That was a good job of just keeping it close and preventing the runner from maybe going all the way around to third.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Swing and a line drive, but this lands foul down there to make it 1-1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Full count. 3-2. Marwin Gonzalez is on deck. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Davis arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
So striding in, Marwin Gonzalez. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch, and that one right down Main Street. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch way in front of that fastball. Richards comes set. Here's the 0-2. Softly hit out to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Astros leave 1. They still lead it 2-1. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Right over the middle, knee high. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. That misses. 1-2.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hands. That's a good pitch. I like that pitch. But if you don't get it where you want it, it could be a dangerous pitch to throw.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2. The pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in to try it again, Jose Abreu. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. First pitch on its way. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Low scoring game thus far. 2-1 here in the 6th. And that misses. 2-1.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
From the stretch. And it misses. 3-1 now.
He walked the first guy. Now you're sitting here 3-1. You have to get your pitch to hit. Don't let him off the hook.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Takes a knee-high fastball. From the belt, kicks and deals. Squared that one up just a little late.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it off.
Fastball got him looking, as that had 2-seam action on it. One gone.
The right fielder, number 19.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Now a flare out to left center. Correa onto the grass. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Up next for the Blue Jays, first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Here's Carlos Santana now. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A changeup over the inside corner. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing, and Santana hits this one high in the air out to deep left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 17 for him on the season, as the Blue Jays have taken a 3-2 lead.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Leonis Martin. He swings and grounds it to short. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. A fastball that finds the outside corner. The 0-1 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. Clearly trying to control the running game with the slide step here.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. 2 out with the man at first. Now a ball line foul up and over the Astro dugout. Ready on 1 and 2. And that one stayed too low apparently. All even at 2 and 2. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3 and 2.
Well, giving up hits is one thing, but judging by that last pitch, he doesn't have any consistency with his release point right now. He doesn't know where it's going, and he knows it.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's 1st and 2nd now with 2 out.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hernan Perez. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch. And a fastball just misses. It's 1 and 1.
Hey, 2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Swing and a liner. Over to Altuve for the force, and that'll be that. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. On to the bottom of the 6th. It's now 3-2 Toronto. Ready for another shot now. Jose Altuve. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Jose Altuve.
Into the windup and the pitch. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
That's a big pitch right there. Now he's got him 0-1. And he still may not be comfortable. Even 0-1, he's still a pretty good hitter when he's down the count. This is a big pitch right here.
Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2. And he goes up the ladder on him, but he lays off 1-2.
I like the high fastball 0-2. Now I know he's sitting 1-2, but you showed him a great fastball. Now he's got to honor that, and you can set him up with anything.
And he stays alive as this is grounded foul. Now a fastball taken outside here as it moves it to 2-2 now.
Well, one thing about him, he's an absolute grinder at the plate. You can pretty much count on him battling at the plate every chance he gets.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
That is the fourth foul ball of this AB right here. He's seeing a lot of pitches.
Here's another 2-2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Matt, this has been a fun at bat to watch. I mean, look, it's been throw a strike, I foul it off. Throw a strike, I foul it off. I want to see how this ends.
No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Now a flare out toward right center. Davis moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Ready for another chance? Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Looking to send him packing again. Over towards the dugout, but this one will get into the stands.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Again, a 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. So yet another strong outing for him tonight as we show you the league leaders in ERA. And as you can see there, he's currently in 5th place in that department in the AL race. Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Richard steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
And he misses 2-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Oh, he's going to want that pitch again. That ball's right down the middle in his wheelhouse. His eyes lit up. He just didn't let it travel deep enough where he could square it and keep it fair.
Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Astros. They trail 3-2. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point.
Your attention, please.
Called to the bullpen now as Luke Gregerson will take over here on the mound.
Luke Gregerson.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7.
Gene Segura.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2.
Well, he finds himself down 0-2, but you know what? He looked at the first 2 pitches, but they were different pitches, both down. Good pitchers' pitches. Sometimes you got to tip your cap.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball 1. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Walks are never good, but they're especially bad news late in games like this. It seems like they always come back to bite you.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Standing in, Rajay Davis, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
This is the situation where there's a lot of pressure on the infielders if the ball's put in play on the ground. Both the guy at first and at the plate are burners, so a double play is going to be tough. Even getting 1 out could be a challenge.
Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. The 1-0 delivery. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he took a pitch right there, a fastball middle end. Most of the time you're looking to swing at, but with the guy on first that can run pretty good, maybe he's trying to let him pick a pitch to run on.
Davis waits on the 1-1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. In there, 2-2.
Look, Matt, this guy's got a great sinker. Here's the key. He's got a runner on first base. This is where you can get that ground ball double play. Make him chase that hard sinker and hit it into the dirt and turn one over for you.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
The batter number
For me,
20.
check swings are right there next to bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1 pitch on its way. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Way late, and he's in there easily at second.
Hey, 90 feet is a big deal when you're talking about a 1-run game, so that's a little risky. But hey, sometimes you have to be aggressive and force the other team to stop you.
A pause and the 0-2. And a neck-high fastball that time. 1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. And this is fouled at the plate.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swinging a soft liner. Spin throw gets him at first. The only play he had, and he made it a good one.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
Digging in once again, Jose Abreu. Been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
I don't have a problem taking that pitch right there. New pitcher just came in out of the bullpen. You want to see what he's got. You measured the first pitch. Now get ready to hit.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Slider stayed too low, ball 2. The 2-1 on its way. And looked like the sinker here, but a good job of knocking this thing down. Here it is on 3-1. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And he missed with it there, ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Michael Feliz trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Michael Feliz.
Jose Bautista will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He's set. Here it comes. And this is taken outside for ball 1.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Working to keep them in the game here. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here. So the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now.
There's certain situations where things just have to happen, and this is one of those. Like it or not, he's got to challenge him right here.
Three and 0 now to Bautista. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. Hit hard on the ground to third. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they still lead it 3-2. Xavier Cedeno comes in to work out of the bullpen now. And Dan, are you surprised that the starter's day is done?
I am a little, Matt, but this is one of those moves that people will debate forever. I think he could have pitched a little bit longer, but I understand the idea of bringing a lefty in to face this upcoming left-hander as well, so we'll see how this works out.
Right fielder, Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. Way outside. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate.
Well, when you're hitting with 2 strikes, you're just in battle mode. Right there, he gets a breaking ball. He just fouled it off. Got a piece of it and stays alive.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Down the first baseline. Santana's got it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
The batter, number 8, designated hitter, Michael Saunders.
Here's Michael Saunders now. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. He's set, and the pitch. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. And there's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. A swing and a miss at the big curveball. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Ripped down the first base line. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. Running hard. He's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's the catcher, Brian McCann, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. From the stretch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Martin is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, left fielder, Jake Marisnick.
Michael Givens takes the mound now, and it appears he's being brought in to face the right-handed batter who waits next.
Yeah, you usually don't hear the term righty specialist very often, but that's kind of how they're using him here, Matt. Most hitters have a harder time against pitchers of the same handedness, so we'll see if this move pans out.
Jake Marisnick will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fly ball to straightaway left. Martin is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead intact. A good performance there by the Toronto bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. The Blue Jays on top, 3-2. Will Harris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
36. Will Harris.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Carlos Santana. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8. Eighth inning underway here with a curveball that's taken for a ball, 1-0.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
Here comes the 1-0. Ball 2 now. Outside, 3-0 now.
He's pitching him with the respect of the power-hitting left-hander that he is. If you're going to beat me, you're going to beat me the opposite direction. I like the strategy.
Ready with the 3-0 pitch. A swing there on 3-0, and it's chopped foul right at home plate. Set. Here's the 3-1, and this will be nowhere close as his control deserts him here. It's a 5-pitch walk.
Now batting, left fielder Leonis Martin.
Digging in and looking for more, Leonis Martin. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Therefore, it is the Gold Glover Reddick, and he's got it 1 away. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. And both starters have been in form. 3-2 our score as we give you a look at the starter comparison for these two opposing pitchers. Russell Martin now. Career numbers against Will Harris, 2 for 3. He also has 1 home run. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Altuve has it to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Here's George Springer, and Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2.
Well, he's got a nice count, 2-0. I know he's looking for something to hit here, but hey, a walk wouldn't hurt you either. Down late in the game, base runners don't hurt.
The 2-0 on the way. Down low, and the clock thickens here. 3-0.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink the strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Comes with a slider, 3-0, but gets it over for strike one.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. Here's a high pop-up. Donaldson trying to get there. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, first baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Now at the plate, Marwin Gonzalez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Pitch on the way. And that misses for ball one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Davis is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The second baseman, number 27, Jose Altuve.
Brett Cecil enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
21, Brett Cecil.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball one. 2 out, nobody on. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Fouled straight back. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. 3-1. Cecil comes set. Here's the 3-1. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close. So I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. Quick check on that tying run at first. A dive, but he's back. Fastball in there for a called strike. Now a snap throw to first. Runner back safely. A runner on first with 2 away. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard.
2 out Lightning. Here they come. This team never stops. Now they got the tying run at second and the go-ahead run at first base. And all this with 2 outs. Can they come up with another big hit with 2? Let's see right here.
And now the Blue Jays get a left-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the 1-0. Breaking pitch, and this bounces in front of the catcher.
This is where you really got to focus with runners on base. You got a 2-0 count. You have a tendency to get a little anxious thinking you can drive somebody in. Stay focused. Get your pitch.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. But not in time, and just like that, this ball game is tied.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
Fielder, Josh Reddick.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Correa heads for the plate. But it is not in time as they take the lead here in the late going.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Your attention, please.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen.
Jake Diekman.
Standing in now, Michael Saunders, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Softly on the line to third. And this one zips right on past him as he can't knock it down. And he is out at the plate. Trying to extend the lead to 2. Instead, he's cut down, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. 9th inning coming up. Astros lead this one 4-3. Ken Giles comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Ken Giles.
Stephen Vogt will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Stephen Vogt.
Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 6 home runs, and he's driven in 24. 1-0 count. Here it is. A high fastball is in there.
That pitch looked like it could have been a little high, but he's been calling that pitch all night. Kind of rough for a pinch hitter, but I'm sure his teammates let him know that's where the zone has been.
Look into McCann, the 1-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Ready on 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Ready on 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now, 3-2. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a liner. Into a slide, and he makes a great catch for the first down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, Segura.
That's a slick play out there as we take a look at it on show motion. He was charging in quickly, and he slides to get under the ball just before it reaches the ground and gets the out. Well done.
Segura standing in as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. We could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set and the 0-1. Ball 1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And he got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Rajay Davis now. Tapper up the line, but that one rolls foul. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw to first will be in time to get him. And the Astros have come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Will Harris wins in relief for the 8th time this year. Ken Giles wraps it up for the save, his 25th of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Harold Reynolds and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.